Hey, Jagger, the pipsqueaker of the House, Mike Johnson. Hey, he had a lot to say today on a wide variety of topics at a GOP press conference. But it's our featured clip that catches the speaker speaking yet another misdirect when confronted by the facts from an intrepid reporter. Now, mind you, he did this while supposing divine intervention saved the life of a president who plays political chicken with folks like, Governor Gavin Newsom, as you're about to see in our featured story. But first, the Prince of Piety would like to share his thoughts on God, bullets, and the president that parties with pedophiles.
Social media platforms removed his ability to communicate with his supporters. Armed FBI agents raided his home. Democrat judges and prosecutors bent the law to arrest him, and multiple assassins tried to kill him. But God miraculously spared the president's life. I think it's undeniable, and he did it for an obvious purpose. And his presidency and his life are the fruits of divine providence, and he points that out obviously now all the time, and he's right to do so. As President Trump has lived since, with the acknowledgement every day since, he has acknowledged that each new day isn't guaranteed to us. It isn't to any of us, and that's why we're not wasting any time. It's why he remains so strong and resilient. It's why we have such a sense of urgency. President Trump took a bullet to his head. He got up shortly thereafter. He pleaded with the crowd to fight, and then he went on to win a historic election less than 4 months later. America's changed because he survived that day.
Yeah, sure. Ask any of the innocent people plucked off the street with no probable cause. Oh, wait, hey, I'm sorry, we can't do that because we don't know where they are. But God spared Trump. Okay, the ever-clever deceiver, the master of the misdirect, the obscurer of truthy things, well, you're about to see Mike Johnson get caught with his proverbial political pants down earlier today. Not sure if his accountability partner is aware of this, but you certainly will be when you see our featured video. Now, when queried about the very serious latest details of the disastrous fires in California, Speaker Johnson gets burned by a reporter, as you're about to see in just a second. First, let's set it all into motion with a little quick report from last February.
Now to our California wildfire coverage. Tonight, Governor Gavin Newsom asked the federal government for billions of dollars to help Los Angeles fire victims.
In a letter to the White House, the governor asking for $39.6 billion in disaster aid. 2/3 of that money would be used for community and private property recovery. The governor is also asking for billions in business assistance, tax relief, and wildfire prevention. And in the letter, the governor says, in part from day one of being sworn in as the 47th president of the United States, President Trump and his administration have demonstrated a strong commitment to supporting Los Angeles recovery by fast-tracking debris clearance and helping to pilot this all-hands recovery, adding the same holds true for many members of Congress. We are eternally grateful.
So, Jagger, as you point out, that letter of request sent by Newsom back in February, well, it was addressed to House Speaker Mike Johnson, House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, and Representatives Tom Cole and Rosa DeLauro, the chair and ranking member, respectively, of the House Appropriations Committee. That was nearly 5 months ago. Now, at today's news conference, well, let's sit back and watch Kevin Spacey's doppelganger wander into a reporter's truth trap. It's our featured clip. Let's check out how this American beauty passes the buck while chastising Governor Gavin Newsom.
Mr. Speaker, your office has told me the holdup on Congress taking up disaster aid for California is that you're waiting for the White House to send an official request. The president has indicated no interest in doing so, in part because of his tiff beef with Gavin Newsom, whatever you want to call it. Will you commit to including California in any disaster aid package passed out of the House, whether it be Texas, the Carolinas, regardless of the president's feelings about California?
Well, first of all, we wouldn't know how much to commit because there's a process that this goes through. The White House, in every administration and every previous Congress, the White House takes the request of the state. After the calculations have been done, the assessments, there's a multi-step process to this. They take that, they send the request to Congress, and then Congress it goes through regular order and acts upon the request. We just haven't had that in California yet for whatever reason. Gavin Newsom seems to enjoy trying to stick his thumb in the eye of the White House and the Congress, which seems to be counter-purpose if he is requesting relief. Look, we're going to do the right thing at the end of the day. We'll take care of the American people. We'll take care of our federal responsibilities. But we've not seen the calculation nor the formal request yet, and I'm going to act upon it until we do.
The request was sent to your office in February.
I would get the request from the White House and the executive branch. That's how this works. We're going to follow.
All right, in a government where Mexican volunteers are making a greater impact on disaster victims than, say, this guy, and everyone else is playing politics with policy, I encourage Speaker Johnson to get an accountability partner in Congress that will alert you on your phone or on your device every single time you're screwing with the American public. But of course, you're going to need a bigger data plan.